This episode is brought to you by Paramount Plus. Ewan McGregor stars as Count Alexander Rostov in A Gentleman in Moscow, the new limited series based on the best-selling novel. Stream it with the Paramount Plus with Showtime plan. Visit ParamountPlus.com to try it free.
You want the screen? There you go. I'll come over. Headache. The light is right in my eye. Oh, you can turn it down. No, I'm so sorry. No, I mean, I'm just gonna raise it up. It's like at my eye level. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. No, sir. Hey. I see you guys are coming on in. Come on in. Good? Yes, there we go. Okay. All right, y'all come on in. I got the light. I had to get it taken care of because it was straight in the eyeball. But let's get it popping. It's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits.
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. Trust me, it ain't no fucking limits. I said none.
Period. This song is gonna be on my new album. It's gonna be dropping on my birthday, May the 1st. It's called Okay. Because I'ma be okay. You're gonna be okay. There's a lot of shit going on in this world. Let's talk about it. Discussions in the streets. didn't even believe in me. You didn't even let me know when you stopped feeling me. You couldn't even keep it real. So it's time to leave. I wasted too much time and I can't get it back. So I ain't got no choice but be okay with that. I'm getting back to the old me. You didn't really love me. I'll be okay if you switch on me. I'll be okay if you walk away. I'll be okay if you gotta leave. I'll be okay if I'm by myself. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Yeah, I'll be okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Me, myself, and I. Am I right? I get high. Yeah, I turn my music up and free my mind. Yeah, man, I'm okay. Yeah, I took some losses, but I'ma make it. I just got a bottle of Hennessy. I'm parked at the embassy. Fucked up, drunk texting. I guess I still can't believe you changed up on me, but I'm okay with that. That's how it's gotta be. Yeah, I'll be okay if you switch on me. I'll be okay if you walk away. I'll be okay if you gotta leave. I'll be okay if I'm by myself. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Yeah, I'll be okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. You watching on Instagram, share it live, Facebook, share it live, YouTube, like button. Still singing there? No, I'm just singing. Today is discussions in the streets. And I know when you hear discussions in the streets, you always think, oh, it's going to be something messy. Oh, it's going to be a topic that... No, discussions in the streets is everything that's happening in the streets. Good, bad, and different. It's a lot of stuff going on. So it's a few different topics that I'm going to talk about tonight, and it's in the streets. It's in our streets.
Yep. In these streets.
And it doesn't even, honestly, I'm going to be real, it doesn't have to be in Oklahoma City streets. If we live in Oklahoma, any part of Oklahoma is our streets. If we, in other places, listen, matter of fact, the whole United States is our streets. The fuck?
Hey, gang.
I'm just saying. No, for real. So, discussions in the streets I'm about getting down to the truth. So, I'm about learning the truth. I'm about at least getting to the bottom of it the best that I can. So, I do it the best way that I can. So, it might seem messy to some because they don't want what they said behind your back to get out, or they don't want what they did, or they don't want whatever they did to get out that'll make them look like a fucked up person. Nobody wants their image tainted.
Facts.
So, I mean, they're either gonna be like, hey, I'm gonna tell you this, but please don't say nothing. And they're either doing that on behalf of, they just truly wanted to get it out. Or they really thought that they can just be a bitch ass motherfucker and say certain things. No, really. Say certain things in secret instead of standing on it. I thought we were standing on stuff. People don't like to stand on stuff. They like to say stuff and whoever listens, they either gonna check you or they gonna, hey, you know what, I am gonna tell that person. I'm just saying. Don't think that it's messy if something that you thought was gonna be hidden forever comes out. You just, once it comes out, excuse me, good, bad, or indifferent, we love you too. Good, bad, or indifferent, stand on it.
Stand on it.
Yeah. Now, before we get into all of that, I want you guys to do me a favor. Check on your strong people. Check on your strong people. Anybody that you fuck with, you check on them. If you love them, you make sure that they good. You make sure that they good. You don't want a day to go by and you miss out on reaching out on your people, with your people. Life is too short.
That's real.
Some of your friends have hidden diseases, sicknesses that they don't even know about, or they're just now finding out about, and they're not ready to talk about. some of your friends are going through something with their body and they're not ready to share it with you guys. And some of it is life-threatening. Some of it is life-threatening, and you'll never know until they reach out. They're not going to just go blast it on Facebook, or they're not just going to go call all their friends and be like, hey, I just want you to know that. No. If you reach out to them and you say, hey, I'm checking on you. I want to see what's going on. That's when you'll find out.
Yeah.
That's when you'll find out. They're not going to just go give that information out. It's just
check on your people.
Check on your people. If you know anybody that's locked up, write them. I'm not saying put money on their books. It'll be a good thing. It'll be a plus. But, write them. Let them know that you're thinking of them. It's easy to feel forgotten about in prison. So make sure that you know that they're thought about. I do prison talk every month. So next month, you'll be seeing prison talk the first of the month. In every month. So don't even trip. Tonight we're gonna get into the shootings that's been going on, the bullying that's been going on, and just a little bit of the bitch assness. Yeah, we're gonna get a little bit into the bitch assness because we actually brought it up a little bit last Friday, but some of you guys were out and about, and you need to know because it goes on 24/7, 32/6. Coming up on the couch, I got Nicole, Mr. Erotic, and Mouse. That's April 11th. All three of them will be on the couch. You won't see my face, but you will hear my voice. From now on, I think I'm going to start doing my interviews like that.
Ooh, stepping it up.
Yeah, I'm just going to let y'all see them and not me. You're just going to hear my voice. I kind of like that. Okay. I don't know if you guys been keeping up with the couch, if you got my post notifications on, but Stories in the Streets, I did my second episode today. I love doing it. I love going out and getting to know people and getting to meet people and hearing the stories because these are the stories that we need to hear about.
Yeah,
like you have no idea the type of things that they go through out in these streets. And sometimes we drive up these streets and we see, thank you, hey Queen Caution, hey you guys, I love y'all. It says the truth ain't messy, it's not. But sometimes we go out on these streets and we see a lot of homeless people. We literally see housings in the grass. And so, this Stories in the Streets is the stories of the people that's living out there. Some of them not even homeless. Some of them just choose to be out there. Some of them like the streets better than being
working every day for the man. Yeah.
So, and just go check out the episode. It's on my YouTube channel, THA Real JANELL. Make sure that you subscribe. Turn the post notifications on because you don't want to miss it. Listen, and I always ask them, what is something that we can do to help you on your in your journey or to help you out. So it says I got paintings to donate if y'all want to use to add to your background.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Definitely. There is a little collection going on back there.
Yeah, and these were all specifically made for the couch.
All right. Yeah.
Shout out to all the people that made something for the couch.
Right.
Look, I got all type of stuff that they gave to the couch. You see,
yeah.
that was a wedding present for the couch.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Yeah,
and then everybody that signed the board. I got boards. Man, hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I would definitely love some paintings. I'm into that for sure. Shout out to all my couch potatoes that's tuned in. Thank you for the stars. Thank you. And I love artwork. I have artwork over there that somebody tried to paint me or.
Yeah, the black and white.
Yeah, so I got all type of artwork. I'm in love with it. So, and I also paint myself. I did that shroom. So
it looks like a penis.
Yeah, but it's a shroom.
It looks like a sick penis, really.
It's a shroom.
Yeah,
shrooms look like that too. Sick penises. They got penis envy.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
If y'all just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O.
Yep.
Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .com, which is THA Real JANELL. I'm gonna jump into another song, and I'm gonna hit you guys with a little bit more things. But before we get into that, happy birthday to all the Pisces that's watching.
Ooh.
Yeah, happy birthday to y'all. Let me see. And this next song I think I'm gonna play is this one. First of all, shout out to Lance Hitch and Gorilla Zoe. Lance Hitch, his album release party's coming out next month. So we'll be in Detroit next month.
Yeah.
And this story is definitely gonna touch somebody. And I feel like it's very appropriate for tonight. Yes, Queen Caution's birthday is Wednesday.
Big hump day, hump.
I know, that's right. That's a big day for me too. So shout out to Lance Hitch and Gorilla Zoe. This is a huge song. It will be released this year. And like I said, it's gonna touch somebody.
Therapy helping. I've been thinking about increasing my sessions, trying to find peace in these life taught lessons. I ain't really me, goddammit, I'm stressing. I don't wanna spend this last $50 bill, everything getting tight, and I know I gotta stretch it. I'ma go to church in the morning, cause I know that I've been praying, and I'm way past due for my blessings. Lord, could you please, been a couple rules for me. This world been cruel to me. When I show love, folks make a fool of me. Excuse who I choose to be. Really need a hug, but feeling like move for me, cause all they are losing me. Who is it to trust? There for you usually, but I ain't in the mood to be. Ready on hospice, feeling like going John Q on these doctors, trying to tell me that I've been running out of options. I can take a lot, but not this, Lord, stop it. Weak in the mind, and I know the devil watching. Thinking of suicide, but know I gotta prosper. I act okay, thinking I deserve an Oscar. Ain't no way I can do it without the Father. Back to the basics. My brother died and I couldn't take it. Forgive me for my sins, Lord, I still see faces. Aiming for the attic, but I'm trapped in the basement. Baptized, is it justified on your end? Or do I still got an answer to it in the end? Either way it go, I gotta take it on the chin. I've been praying for my wrongs, I'm just trying to make amends.
Baby, I'm not okay. But I hold on to you because I will someday. I got a purpose and baby, I'm not okay. I gotta stay focused cause I know that I'm put on earth to speak truth and be somebody's blessing. Therapy helping. I've been thinking about increasing my sessions, trying to find peace in these life taught lessons. I ain't really mean, goddammit, I'm stressed. I don't wanna spend this last $50 bill. Everything getting tight and I know I gotta stretch it. I'ma go to church in the morning cause I know that I've been praying and I'm way past due for my blessings.
Carried away in the world on my own, in a world where I do not belong. This pain is reserved for the strong, and I try to do it all alone. I know I've wrong. Go pick up when I call, pick me up when I fall. That's the foundation we stand on. We go for one, no I one for all. How do you find your way when nights never turn to day? Stressed, but back by the best. We are like for being okay.
I'm not okay. But I hold on together cause I will someday. I got a purpose and baby, I'm not okay. I gotta stay focused cause I know that I'm put on earth to speak truth and be somebody's blessing. Therapy helping. I've been thinking about increasing my sessions, trying to find peace in these life taught lessons. I ain't really mean, goddammit, I'm stressed. I don't wanna spend this last $50 bill. Everything getting tight and I know I gotta stretch it. I'ma go to church in the morning cause I know that I've been praying and I'm way past due for my blessings.
That song is really gonna touch somebody. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. I definitely appreciate y'all. It's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits. Thank you so much for the stars.
Yeah, for real.
If you guys didn't know that March 1st starts Women History Month. Now, I want to do Women History Month a little bit different. I do want to interview all women of all walks of life, whether you are a mom, whether you have your own business, whether you work for McDonald's.
It don't matter.
It doesn't
You're
matter.
a woman.
Yes, and part of my history. So I would love to interview you if you're interested in doing like a small interview. I'm gonna come up with like a collective video,
Okay.
and each day of the month, I want to kind of drop like a small interview with somebody that is telling their story, like who they are, what they do on a day-to-day basis, and what it's like being a woman. And what their history has been like for them who's part of their history and, stuff like that. So if you would like to do something like that, I would love to interview you. And it costs nothing. It's Women History Month. Let's do this. Let's support women, whether you're a business owner or not. I mean, you deserve to have support, especially if you got social media. I mean, the book. Getting engagements give you money, So, let's do this. February 29th is Fuck Fentanyl. So if you do have a story that you would like to share, if you lost somebody and you would like to send their picture in, I'm a firm believer of keeping whoever you lost, keep their name alive, whether it's from fentanyl, whether it's from suicide, whether it's from being killed by the police in prison. No matter what it is, I'm a firm believer of keeping our lost ones alive.
Yeah.
Some people not into that. I am. And whether they was right, wrong, or indifferent, I believe their name needs to be kept alive. People need to know, who they were, the good part. They didn't expect to get a thizzle and it was going to be laced with fentanyl.
Yeah. True.
Whether they chose to do drugs or not. They didn't, I'm sure that they didn't choose to do fentanyl. They wasn't, the ones that do choose to do fentanyl, you'll know. But the ones that didn't choose to do fentanyl, do you think they're given an opportunity or an option when someone is lacing their drugs with fentanyl? I'm on live. Leo. So, nobody is doing that. They're not warning people. They're just selling their product. And they're not giving anybody a heads up on anything. They're just expecting the best to happen. So, and when the worst happens, they don't come and apologize. They don't say, hey, oh my God, I think it was my drugs. No, they don't do that. They just on to the next one. If the next person die, mouth sealed just like it was the first time.
They say, oh, well, they shouldn't be doing it.
Mm-hmm. So, hey, Mr. Canada. Hey, Coulter. Hey, everybody. This Saturday, I'll be in Norman performing. Shout out to Queen Caution for booking me.
Yep.
I'm super excited. Can't wait. Hey, Tabitha. I so can't wait. Norman, it's going to be a fucking ball. If you in Norman or the Norman area, the surrounding area, make sure you pop out. It's going to be a fucking vibe. Not only will I be performing, but I will be hosting. Shout out to everybody that's sending stars. I definitely appreciate the love and support for real. So if y'all want to come out and support, it's going to be at 428 East Main Street, Norman, Oklahoma. Hope to see y'all there. It will be this Saturday. Like I said, it's going to be a fucking vibe. First person to come sing one of my lyrics, I got a little surprise for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a little
me.
surprise for you. I'll also be performing in April 12th. Yes, April 12th. Shout out to Ashley for booking me. And this will be at the Fandango from 9 to 11 p.m. I do have the flyer. Actually, I think it's behind me. I think it is going to be posted behind me if I'm not mistaken.
All right.
Let's get into news you can use.
Hey.
Let's get into news you can use. This is part of discussions in the streets. I'm ready to get into it.
You should have that news music, that dun, dun, dun.
You're just giving me an idea. I'm gonna make my own version.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Oh, okay. News you can use on the couch. Dun, 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 dun.
I didn't say one mic on the couch.
Okay. Now, I don't know if you guys keep up with the news at all, but hopefully that you tune in to news you can use on the couch. One of the biggest cities may be months away from running out of water. That's Mexico City. They haven't had proper running water for months. And politicians have been downplaying the crisis, but now they're saying the situation has reached such a crucial level that Mexico City could be now towards day zero in a matter of months.
So basically, it's gonna be looking like The Walking Dead.
Yes. Yes.
They playing.
And what's crazy is how did y'all wait this long? We love you too. How did y'all wait this long to even?
Let it get like that. Like, what the fuck?
And it wasn't a crisis whenever they were saying, "Hey,
We ain't had no water?
our water has been coming out like for months."
Oh yeah, we got the money to fix it, but we haven't done it yet. Nigga, where the money at? What?
That's some
What
fucking
y'all-
bullshit.
What y'all doing?
And they
You know what?
also had said something about, I want to say they said in China, somewhere across seas, they found like this big facility that was controlling the weather.
What?
Yes. And so I'm just like, if y'all controlling the weather,
Well, we knew that they was, but now they done found the facility. Hell, y'all
I'm gonna
done.
get the link to that one. But if
Y'all
you guys
brilliant.
found this facility, what's taking so long for Mexico City to get water?
Right.
How are
Rain
they?
some shit down
How
there
are they
on that.
months away from being towards ground zero? How does that even make sense?
That's
How have their water just been coming out
fucked
like
up.
like spit?
I guess the same thing going on here too. The water's fucked up everywhere.
Right, but it's not. We're not months away from being waterless. They're months away from being waterless. Months. And then they're gonna have to either move out of. They're either trying to get everybody out of Mexico City so they can revamp it
Something.
without having to kill them,
Something going on.
or no, really, they doing something because why?
Mm.
And then why did you choose Mexico City? Did y'all? Is that where you guys found some of the oil or the new minerals, or
What's
is
going
there
on?
what is it? It's got to be something. But that doesn't make any motherfucking sense.
Make it make sense.
Yeah, we gotta make it make sense. A big story that has also been going on is actually no. Before we get into that is too big of a story, really. Let me bear with me real quick. I need a second. This is heavy. If you're in the Oklahoma City metro area, police are warning, and people are warning of this young lady. Should I say black lady?
Is she black?
Yeah.
Damn. She just so happens to be black.
She just so happens to be black on Black History Month. Girl. Anyways, she's going around asking to use people's phone and going to their Cash App and sending hundreds of dollars to herself.
Nick.
Now,
Oh, she would have never made. She would have sent it to the funeral home, cause that's where it needed
let
to
me
go.
tell you something.
Cause the hearse is coming to pick that bitch up from right where the fuck she stood.
I don't know if you guys have your Cash App locked, but I have mine
got
locked. And you have to put in a code to do.
Oh
anything.
no, my face. It got not
Oh,
even
no.
there. My face. You better be ready.
So if you are allowing somebody to use your phone,
Hell no. I'm dialing it and locking it. You just gotta talk. You.
I'm about to put it on speakerphone.
Yeah.
Should you trust people that ask you to use your phone?
Can't no more. You can't no more. This the scam. I seen this shit on it wasn't TikTok. It was like YouTube or some shit. I seen a short, and this guy these girls was like, yeah, will you help me take some pictures of my little clique, and they was posing that shit, and he was posing them. Nigga, that motherfucker was in there sending that, just kept on sending himself money out there, that motherfucking shit.
How?
Because they asked to take pictures, the phone is open, and they must not have had nothing locked.
Oh wow.
They must have
Thank
been
you,
in the middle
Colton,
of
for the
using it.
stars.
Yeah. Damn.
Thank you. Oh wow, 1,000 stars. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's love.
I ain't never seen that before.
Me neither.
Yeah.
But it's hard. I guess you can't say to trust.
It's evolving. You know what I'm saying? Like, with the times come the technology. With the technology comes the ones who can, you know what I'm saying, who can find a loophole.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Yeah, you know, for every tight space, there's a space somebody else can find or make.
Right. And also make sure that if you do let somebody use your phone, get out of every app that you've been in.
Yeah,
Just do it. You never know. You was probably in your bank app, and it's probably still pulled up, and they like, oh, bankroll, like this is what I was waiting for.
I got 2 phones.
Okay.
You're gonna be using my small mobile phone with the motherfucking $20 a month plan for the talk, text, and the little bit of gigabyte web.
Man,
That's it.
Nothing
on it.
I just hope that the people that actually, I don't think she stole from anybody black. Which I don't know if that's a good thing either.
Well, Black History Month. At least spare us. Hell.
Spare us the trouble, sis. That's what she did. Oh, goodness. All I'm saying is, be careful. You know, it's in our area. You know, and if they're doing that, you never know what else they doing.
Shit.
This is just what they got caught doing. And, you know, they probably been doing it to drug dealers, and the drug dealers like, well, I ain't gonna say nothing, because she like, oh, well, I'm gonna take it bigger. I'm about to go to... One thing about this is, if you're gonna do something like that, why go into a place where they got... and then you don't even got no face mask on. You ain't got no nothing on, covering up your face. You just walking in the store, it's like...
looking at every fucking camera on the way in.
Like,
pointing your face right up to them motherfuckers.
What the fuck? Do you want to get caught?
Right. What
because
the fuck
leave them your
at?
name as well. Just give them your driver's license, because you walking in like... and if you think for 1 second that putting on a hoodie...
It's going...
Half your head was out right here. Matter of fact, that's not what she had on. Excuse me. She had on a bonnet.
They recognized your hairline.
She had on, they said red bonnet. I got a red bonnet. I'll never wear my red bonnet outside no more. I would never. I'm not. It's the same bonnet as me.
Oh, shit.
I was like, oh. They for sure
up
gonna
in the
think
crosshairs.
it's me. I said, I'm not about to,
They for sure gonna think it's you.
I be wearing my bonnet out though sometimes.
Hell no, we not doing that.
And I ain't got
bonnet
time.
in
I'm
the
like,
trash.
oh no, my bonnet is good.
You got a black bonnet,
I'm
don't you?
going back to the black
Yeah, going
one.
back to the black one.
So she going out there with a bonnet.
And the pink one.
Come on now, girl.
Yeah. So all you bonnet wearers, y'all better be
Y'all
ready.
better be careful, because they gonna think y'all sis.
They gonna think you riding dirty.
They gonna be like, oh shit, she's
There she
coming
go.
to steal our, that's the Cash App Bandit.
Ooh,
That's the Cash App Bandit. So be safe out there with your phones and your Cash App. You know, just
don't ask me to use my phone.
I know that there's some kind people
done.
like myself.
You're done.
There's some
fucking
kind
done.
people like myself that
Hell
probably would
no.
be like, you know what? Let me let you use my phone, but I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna hold it, and I'm gonna do all of that. Excuse me.
I'm not gonna give somebody a reason for me to want to kill him. Hell no.
Yeah.
And from this moment forward,
Leo,
you
we're
ain't
doing the
finna.
couch. Sir?
Nope.
We're doing the couch.
Nope.
Excuse me. Sir. You gotta go.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Go on now.
Y'all, if you just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .com, which is THA Real JANELL. I'm gonna jump into another song, and we are gonna get into a couple of big stories that's going on around the city right now. Discussions in the streets. No matter wherever you're watching, make sure that you hit the like button, share the live, tell your people about the couch. It's the Couch Chronicles.
If it's my ego, can you blame me? I be popping shit. And if you hating on the low, man, you ain't stopping this. I do my damn thing, and you know it's a fact. And I'm half of this money straight out the fucking trap. And I be giving it, yeah, you got it like a map. Some of my people change, but I'm okay with that. And I forgive, but they don't need to run it back. You made your bed, now lay it down, go take a nap. Hold up, I hope you didn't think that I believe you. You made your choice, but ain't no need to go back. No, if I cut you up, I leave you no slack. And please don't test my game stuff, I'll fuck around and go back, you know that. But back to this money, back to this change. Straight to the highway hustling, pushing things. I'm never stopping, gotta act them bad, Why the fuck would I need my ends. I mean, I do though. I need my motherfucking ends.
Oh, I'm tripping. I think it's you. Oh, it's me. Oh, well.
If it's my ego, can you blame me? I be poppin' shit. And if you hating on the low, man, you ain't stopping this. I do my damn thing, and you know that's a fact. And I may happen, it's money straight out the fucking trap. And I be giving it $1 like a map. Some of my people change, but I'm okay with that. And I forgive, but ain't no need to run it back. You made your bed, now lay it down, go take a nap.
It's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits. Y'all know I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Make time for it, right? Y'all be tuned in. Shout out to all my couch potatoes that's still here. Shout out to all my people that come back and listen. And shout out to my people that subscribe to Spotify and YouTube and Pandora. Yeah, not only that, is believe it or not, I have some people that I'm talking about even older people stopped me this weekend and was like,
Oh yeah, a lot of.
it was like, I feel like I am meeting a superstar, like the couch. I was like, oh shit, like when it's somebody older though, this is not just a young person. This was like an older lady, and when she said that, I was like, yo, I'm doing something.
Okay.
That made me feel a type of way because that's amazing to be recognized by even the older crowd that's older than me.
And
and
people that
I'm-
have you never met though.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
yes,
Like,
exactly. I've never met
there's
these
people that she never met before. Like, be
I was like,
recognizing
oh
her.
my gosh, what? And when I go to different places, they be like, the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I'm like,
That's
exactly. Exactly. And then even now, whenever I'm doing my stories in the streets or when I do news you can use on the street, sometimes I have people honk at me. Sometimes people honk at me because they know it's me now. They like, yo, that's
Hey,
the couch. She doing the news that you can use. So we back to news you can use. Now, there was a deadly shooting that happened this Friday, and 2 people were already arrested. One was a 16-year-old, and the other one was an 18-year-old. And the shooter was actually, they killed a 19-year-old named Jameer James. This was on North Kelly, Northeast 36, and that was before noon on Friday. It's a lot of senseless killing because what was the point? It wasn't like, and we can't say, it's gang related, and man, it just, what's a good excuse to, well, let's not talk about my case.
Yeah, right, exactly.
But my thing is
it
this.
depends.
It depends.
It depends.
But what is a good, to you guys, and to you as well, wifey, what is a good reason to shoot someone?
For sure, self-defense. Or in defending of, you know? For sure. I mean, that's for me.
Some would say that I am wrong for shooting a man that raped me. But
Not at all.
But some would say that I'm a hero.
Yeah. Right.
It can go both ways.
It can go both
You
ways.
know, it just depends on which crowd is listening. If I have a crowd that is that crowd, a different crowd, they for sure gonna be like, oh wow, you should be so remorseful. You should probably go see him and apologize. And
fuck no.
I've had somebody say that to
The
me.
fuck?
I've had somebody that told me that I was wrong for shooting him, that I should have let the system handle it.
What system?
And I couldn't, but these kids were young. These were young kids. I don't think
Nothing ain't never happened to them yet. They don't know.
But then again, who's to say? Who's to say?
Well, everybody don't react the same way.
Right.
Everybody don't react the same way now.
That's definitely true. Now another big story that's going on right now is actually in Owasso, and Owasso's kind of in a rut right now because next Benedict, a 16-year-old non-binary student, was tired of being bullied. Tired. Now, some of us have been bullied in life. I've been bullied in prison because people, they tried to do me any type of way, and because I wanted to go home, I let a lot of stuff slide.
How convenient.
Mm-hmm. Very. That. Mm-hmm. Very. That's weird. Pass me that little phone from over there. It seemed like every time I get on a certain subject, my phone gets to doing what it wants to do. Doing what it wants to do. So we're going to make sure that this is connected back. Because they got us messed up.
They got us messed up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits.
None. So, you need my phone?
Because I can always upload it. They not going to stop me from what I'm about to say.
All right, babe.
Well, a 16-year-old non-binary student named Nix Benedict was tired of being bullied. And like I said, a lot of us have been bullied before. And a lot of us don't like a bully. We don't like a bully at all. So, when we've had enough, we end up taking matters into our own hands.
Yeah.
And I can be the first to say that I've done that. I've done
Yeah, I have too.
And it's sad when you have to be that person, but when you got to stand up for yourself, you got to do what you got to do.
Right.
It's like,
Facts.
now I understand that I might have consequences, but when you got to do what you got to do, you got to do what you got to do.
You gladly accept those consequences if you
Exactly.
if you really, you know what I'm saying?
You don't even think about anything after.
You're good with the after though. You know?
Because it's like, honestly,
It's fine.
at this point, revenge. Revenge.
That's what it sounds like.
Now, there is a podcast that I was listening to today, and is it connected?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Okay, you guys, I had to put the. There we go. Like you got us. Now, what Nix did when the bullies came, when Nix had enough, Nix threw a cup of water on the bullies, and in return, the bullies, which were 3 girls, jumped her. Now, 3 days later, Nix died. They're not even admitting that the injuries are the reason why Nix died. And that's clearly why Nix went to the hospital.
Mm.
Not only that, is the school said that they told the families to take the kids to go get checked out at the hospital. They're saying that there was no records of Nix going.
Mm. We gotta look more into that.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I was watching a podcast this morning called Liberal Loudmouth. He's actually out here in Oklahoma. Matter of fact, in Owasso. His daughter went to school with Nix. So if you would like to know more, he has some very deep details about the story. About things being left out in the news. About just a lot of different stuff that has to do with this Nick's case. So, number one, any death that happens in a school needs to be investigated. That's a fucking school. Bullying, come on now. If you don't feel like the bullies need to be punished, their names aren't even being mentioned. And if they say that it's because they're minors, Nick's is a minor. You guys are mentioning Nick's Benedict. But I want Nick's Benedict's name to be remembered because bullying should never be okay. Bullying should never be in schools. Bullying should never be okay with anyone in any situation, anywhere, at any time. And even as we get older, we still experience bullying. Some of us don't want to admit it because we like, oh no, we grown. We can't be letting nobody, feel like they got one up on us, or we can't let nobody. No.
I've had to stand my ground several times, especially at my job. And sometimes, even outside of there. Yeah.
The thing is when you've had enough, sometimes, like I said, you end up in a fucked up position.
Yeah, when you fed up, for real.
I know for sure that I ended up in a fucked up position, and now Nick's is dead. The one time that Nick's stood up for, that's crazy. It's like it can happen one time. It can happen one time. Matter of fact, you can punch somebody one time real good in the head, and they can die immediately. I was actually locked up with somebody that did that. She punched this girl. They got into a fight, and the girl ended up dying from being punched in the head. She died immediately, actually. And so, it's that type of shit happens.
Yeah. You
never know, and especially what your hands can do to somebody.
And me, I need to keep my hands to myself. I can't hit nobody out here.
That's what I'm saying.
Not ever. Unless y'all really irritating my soul.
Some people's hands are so lethal that that when you hit them or when they hit you, it's over with. It's over with.
Yep.
It should be connected.
Okay.
It says, I have company, so I gotta go, but I'll catch up on the topic. It needs to be spoke about. Love you both. Love you too. Anybody that has an issue with their kids being around someone that is gay, that is non-binary, I think it went out, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who they are, what they are, who they choose to love. We have to be the influence on our kids to for them not to have that hate in their heart. That hate had to start somewhere. And unfortunately, it started at their home. How else did those little girls know to feel such hatred towards Nix? To jump Nix with such force that Nix is dead right now? How does that make sense? That hate had to come from somewhere. The only way a flower can be a flower is if it gets planted. If a seed gets planted, then it turns into a flower, right? Right? So that's the same way that it happens. Those kids, those little girls growing up, they were in a family that taught them not to like a certain kind. How else did they learn it, really?
I don't know. Picking it up from other kids, too.
their parents aren't making it any better. I'm sure their parents aren't saying, oh my God, leave them. It has to start at the home. Teach your kids love. Teaching them love, that's what they'll release, is love. There's no reason why they should have fought Nix that hard to where Nix is dead. There's no reason.
I wonder what the autopsy report is going to be.
It was so much hate. That's what it was. It was the hate. Hate is the reason someone fights you as hard as they do. Hate and anger, true anger. What were they truly angry about? Who taught them that anger? Where did they learn that from? Where did they get that from? Is Owasso full of hate? Is it just the kids? Is it the adults? Is it, what is it? And if those little girls get away with that, then Owasso has some explaining to do. They have some explaining to do. And that's for sure.
Shame on you, Owasso.
Yeah. Bullying should never be allowed anywhere. Not in the workplace, not in the school place, not in the church place, not in the no place.
No place.
If you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook and TikTok and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram and my main YouTube Instagram and my .com, which is THA Real JANELL. It says that school and hospital failed next. Yeah, they definitely did. They definitely did. They definitely did. Because there's no way Next should be dead. No way. Matter of fact, I want to go ahead and give a moment of silence there. There's Next. So, let's give a moment of silence for Nix Benedict. And everyone that we lost. Thank you. Now, before we wrap it up, I do want to say this. Stop hiding behind people to talk shit and think that they're going to forever hold your secret from being a bitch ass motherfucker. Stop believing that you can be a bitch behind closed doors and it will never get out. One day, it will get out. It doesn't matter if it's years from now. It will get out. And when that day comes, you literally have to either be the person and be like, you know what? I said it. Where are we going to go from here?
Yeah.
Or are you going to be the person and be like, I didn't say anything. Still to this day. So you can be one or two people. You can be a person that stands on what you believe in. And mean what you say what you mean.
Right.
Or you can be that bitch that you've always been. That I've always thought you to be. You know, really, you can be that bitch ass nigga. Or that bitch ass motherfucker.
Bitch ass.
With the bitch assness disease. And you don't have to be like that.
Right.
I will respect a person way more if they was talking shit about me and they was like, yeah, I was talking shit.
I ain't gonna like it, but nigga, I just gotta respect it.
I respect that way more than you to still lie in my face like, no, I didn't.
No.
Do you know I've had people talk shit about me and try to shout me out in any type of way? I don't acknowledge those people. I don't. And sometimes I can't wait until they say one thing so I could be like, oh, just so I can see if they're gonna be like, you know what, I did say. No, you still didn't admit it. You're a bitch.
Yeah.
And you got to clip.
Right.
So, and I've noticed that a lot of men have been doing a lot of pillow talking without the pillows. So, I just want to say this. Don't hide behind someone thinking that you can be a bitch and that it won't ever get out.
Right.
And I don't mean a bitch like calling a female bitch. I mean like a bitch like you're really not even being man enough or woman enough to stand on what you say. Good, bad, or indifferent. Stand on it. If somebody feel a type of way after you stand on what you said it.
Stand on
You
it.
said it knowing that somebody might end up finding out one day and you was like, shit. Well, who knows what you said at that point. Because how you handling it now. Don't be that person. Don't. It's the Couch Chronicles and there ain't no fucking limits. I love y'all. And I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Tomorrow is Tuesday, Taco Tuesday at that.
Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday at that.
It's okay though.
It's okay though. Okay. I will see y'all tomorrow on the couch. Y'all have a beautiful night. If you was watching on YouTube, it cut out, but I will post the video. Cause y'all did, and it always happens like this when I'm talking about a serious fucking subject.
Good.
It always do this, but y'all can go watch what is posted, and I will make sure that I make a little clip of what the last part, and it won't get cut out tomorrow or the rest of the time. So, y'all, it's the Couch Chronicles, and there ain't no fucking limits. I love y'all. Have a good night. Shout out to everybody that's listening on Spotify and Pandora. If you haven't listened on Spotify and Pandora, go subscribe now. It's the Couch
Go
Chronicles.
subscribe.
Yeah. Okay. It's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. And, hey.
Oh, does it still do it?
Mm-hmm.
After. Remember that time the live was still on?
Yeah. Let me see that phone real quick so I can just go ahead and connect to the Wi-Fi.